I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town.
What's up? What's poppin'? It's your girl Arianna, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, you already read that thumbnail, you already read that title, so you already know what's going on. So today, I'm going to be not rating, but you know, I put a poll up on Instagram. I put it right there, and I asked my followers, hey, what's y'all unpopular opinions? Like, what do y'all not like? And I got quite a few, as you can see. So I'm gonna just go ahead and, you know, read them off, give my opinion, because it wouldn't be an unpopular opinion if I didn't give my opinion. So before I get right into it, make sure y'all go like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all follow all my social medias down in the link in the description below. And make sure y'all, you know, just run it up. Okay, let's get into the video. So the first question, well, not question, but the first unpopular opinion that I got is, it says chocolate chip cookies are nasty. And I highly agree with that, because chocolate chip cookies definitely are nasty. Like, who just wakes up in the morning and is like, I want a chocolate chip cookie? Or like, who just automatically says, hey, I want a chocolate chip cookie? Like, no. Like, who does that? Next one we have is using Siri for everything is lazy. I highly do not, I don't agree with that, because I use Siri for everything. Like, literally, I would be like, hey, because I don't want her to go off. I'd be like, hey, turn off D&D, or hey, call mom, or hey, set a timer. It's just quicker. Like, I don't have time. If I'm busy, if I'm washing dishes and I need to set a timer for my chicken that's in the oven, why can't I just say, hey Siri, set a timer for such and such, and they set the timer for me? Like, my unpopular opinion says, can I be your girlfriend? For one, that's not an unpopular opinion. For two, if you scroll through my Instagram, you'll see that I'm married. Been married since 2017, so how old are you? So no, you cannot be my girlfriend. Sorry. Next unpopular opinion says Twitter is so lame. And I disagree with that, because Twitter, if you catch Twitter on the right day, it'd be funny. I don't like Instagram like that. So Twitter is definitely better than Instagram, but Instagram gets the same thing that Twitter does. So when I scroll on there, I do see the same thing that I already seen on Twitter. But the next one that I have is duck nails are ugly. And I agree, because duck nails most definitely is ugly. They're ugly as hell. Like, who walks into the nail salon and is like, give me some duck nails? Like, I want my nails to be square like this. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I'm gonna put a picture right there of what they look like if you don't know what duck nails are. Like, who the fuck walks into the nail salon and asks for that? Or goes to their nail tech and be like, I want some duck nails. Like, no. Everybody, in my opinion, everybody's only doing it because Cardi B did it in the Tomorrow 2 video. So that's why everybody is getting them now. But it's like, before they were ugly, now all of a sudden they're trending because Cardi B did it. Like, make it make sense. Y'all be trolling. Like, y'all hella be trolling, but that's none of my business. Next unpopular opinion is going through your nigga phone and then staying is dumb. And I highly agree with that, because I feel like if you gonna go through your nigga phone, or you gonna go through your your significant other's phone because you suspect them of cheating, or you feel like, I don't know, you feel like something suspicious, and you find what you was looking for, and then you stay and cry about it. What was the point of going through the phone? Like, that's what I feel. I feel like, don't go through the phone if you know you're gonna stay. Now, if you know, okay, if I go through this nigga phone and I see that he been texting this and this and this and this and this, and John, Sally, and Carol, and I'm leaving, okay, you go through the phone. I mean, hey, you know you're gonna leave. But if you gonna go through it and stay and whine and cry about, yo, nigga cheating, what was the point of even going through the phone? Like, seriously, you should have just left his phone alone. Let him do his dirt and go on about your day. Or whoever it is, let them do their dirt. Because you're not going to leave. You're not going to say nothing. You just going to sit there and cry about it. So therefore, cry in the corner by yourself. Just go ahead and say, yeah, I got the suspicions. I know I have a gut feeling that it's happening, but I'm not going to leave. So therefore, shut the fuck up and just go sit in the corner somewhere and cry, because you're not going to leave. You're not going to do nothing about it. It's stupid. I don't understand why people get on social media and they always cry about their significant other or their baby daddy or their baby mama cheating on them. And they don't do nothing. They stay. And especially them baby mom, baby daddies. Like, if your baby daddy is cheating on you and you sitting here talking all this shit and you be laid up next to them, that would be blowing me. I'd be like, what the? You did all that blowing on social media and you laying right next to this nigga. And he had 3 kids on you. Like, what? But hey, teach his own. I'm so glad I ain't got baby daddy drama. I'm so glad I ain't got baby mom drama. So fucking glad, cause whew. Next unpopular opinion is change your personality depending on who you're with is dumb. And I definitely agree, because I feel like if you with a friend, and for instance, I had this friend, right? And every time she would come around me, she would be cool, you know, calm, you know, lit sometimes, but, you know, chill, laid back. But then when she got with other people, she was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, she would just change up her personality. She would like act, depending on who she would act like real ghetto and ratchet, or she'll act real calm and bougie. Like, I feel like if you can be yourself around your friends, you can be a genuine person that you are. No matter who's around, your mama, your daddy, your cousin, uncle, grandma, grandpa, friend, brother, sister. If you can't act like that when the same people different people come around you, then I don't want to be your friend, because I feel like you shouldn't have to switch up your personality for somebody to like you. You shouldn't have to switch up your personality for somebody to be like, oh, that's my bestie. You know, like, if you're gonna be my bestie, you're gonna be my friend, you're gonna be my ride or die, or whatever you want to be. You're gonna be that regardless of how I act around other people. And that's just my opinion. But, you know, some people feel like they can't fit in, which I understand, because when I first started high school, I went through the same personality thing. Like, I would act a certain way with certain people, and then I another way with certain people. But when I had got with Elijah taught me, like, you know, you can just be yourself around me. You ain't got to be extra. You don't have to be loud, ghetto, and none of that. You can just be yourself. And that's when I finally learned, like, okay, like, I can be myself around people, and whether you like me, you either like me or you don't, because I'm not going, that's just too much work to have to change your personality every time you get around somebody different, just because they like you this way, but another person likes you this way. Like, everybody should like you the same, no matter how you act. But hey, if that's what you do, that's what you do. It's just my unpopular opinion is pumping gas in the cold is crazy. And I definitely agree, because I should not, there's no reason why all these cars out here is still gas. Like, I understand, like, there's certain cars out here that's electric, but BFFR. Like, these cars should not still be freaking gas. I should not have to pump. I feel like pumping gas in the extreme cold or pumping gas in the extreme hot, it should be freaking illegal, because it be melting outside, and now you gotta pump gas, because and not to mention, like, it's not like you could pump the gas, get in the car with air conditioning. No, you gotta pull up to that gas tank, then you gotta turn the ignition off because the car might blow up, get out, go up to the people or go up to the pump, then you gotta pay for the gas, put the gas in there, wait for the gas to pump, get back out, it's just too much. That's just too much. I shouldn't have to do all that. It should not take all that at all. So yes, I definitely understand. I definitely agree with this person. Like, we shouldn't have to pump the gas and the heat are cold. The next unpopular opinion says this generation is trash. This music is trash. Life is trash. I don't know what you going through, sis, but I'm gonna pray for you because why you say this generation is trash? Honestly, the 2000 generation, and when I say 2000 generation, I mean 2000 to 2004, 2003. That generation is pretty cool. It's pretty lit. Class 2017, 18, 19, 20, and 21, y'all lit. But the generation on down, I be looking at them like, what the who raised y'all? Who's y'all mamas? Who raised y'all? Like, so that generation is definitely trash. Like, the generation that my son gonna grow up in, it's a whole new generation. So his generation is just gonna be fucked up. Like, oh my gosh. So I don't believe that our generation, the 2000s generation, is trash. Right now, my life is pretty good. So I'm not gonna say like, my life is trash. I don't know what you're going through, but I'm gonna pray for you and hope that your life get better, because life shouldn't be trash. You should be happy, living your life, doing what you do. So hope life is not trash. And the music is pretty chill. So, I mean, it just depends on your preference. The next unpopular opinion, which says, rapping isn't for everybody. Rapping is not for everybody. Rapping is not for everybody. I understand that Tupac and Biggie and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and them, they set the tone for gangster rap. But just because they did it, just that they came from the bottom and could do it, just because Biggie could sell drugs and make it, don't mean you can. Don't mean you can. Don't do that. Do not. I cannot stand when a nigga be on my page. First of all, my Facebook page is literally like predominantly girls or like gay dudes. Like, literally, I do not have dudes on my page, because every time I add a dude back, they start posting they rap songs, and it pisses me off, because for one, y'all don't even be key. Y'all not even giving G Herbo. At least when G Herbo rapping off key, you can barely tell it. Like, y'all can tell y'all not even on key. Y'all worse than Blueface. Like, BFFR. Don't do it. Some popular opinion is being toxic is not cute. And I definitely agree. Being toxic is definitely not cute. All these people get in these relationships thinking, we're toxic. This is our toxic trait. And being toxic. That is not cute. Why would you want to be in a relationship that's toxic? Like, where do you gain from being toxic on purpose? I understand if y'all was toxic, but y'all didn't know that y'all was toxic. Y'all don't think it's toxic. But for y'all to know that y'all toxic and flaunt it, thinking that shit is cute, being toxic is not cute. Who the fuck don't want a healthy relationship? I know I do. Like, who don't want no healthy relationship? Who wants to be toxic on purpose? Nobody. So, like, for y'all to be out here saying, being toxic is cute, like the Krishan Rock and Blueface, people be just praising their relationship. That shit's toxic as fuck. That's not just toxic, that's toxic as fuck. And y'all want to be like them. Like, who the fuck wants to be getting punched in their face by their bitch in the club and shit, going to jail, fighting? Like, no, that is not goals. That is not goals. Like, I feel like if your goal is to be toxic, then I don't even know. Your goal should not be toxic when you get in a relationship. And that's that. The next unpopular opinion is Summer Walker is bae. And I definitely agree with that. Not the sense of, oh, I want to sleep with Summer Walker because Summer Walker is low-key ugly to me. Not even low-key high-key. Because, But, in the same sense, her music, I've been rocking with Summer Walker since she came out with her first EP with Deep and Karma and Session 32 and that. So I've been rocking with Summer Walker since like 2018. Since before she even was popular. So, like, yes, I do agree with you. Summer Walker is that girl. Summer Walker and SZA, those two right there, they're that girl. They're that girl. So, I definitely get it. But, as far as the bae part, I don't find them attractive. I don't find her attractive. I feel like, I'm not going to say how I feel. I'm just going to get on to the next unpopular opinion I have. It says Yeezys are ugly. And I definitely agree. Yeezys are ugly as fuck. I don't even know how to explain. Like, who the fuck is putting them on their feet? Who's putting them on their feet? Not me. Like, those are so freaking ugly. Now, the Yeezy slides, they look like gel slides. Okay, I'll wear those. But them Yeezy foamers, them Yeezy tennis shoes, ugly. But in the same sense, I don't like wearing shoes. I'm not a shoe type of person. So, in the same sense, it's like, I might think that they're ugly, but other people think they're cute. But in my opinion, them fucking things are ugly. And Elijah want me to buy her a pair. And I'm like, girl, I'm not finna buy you a pair of them ugly ass Yeezys. Like, no ma'am. I'm not finna do it. But I did buy her some off-brand ones of $30 on Amazon. And those is ugly. But she love them. So, she like them. I love them. But they ugly as hell. I don't like the off-brand. I don't like the on-brand. I don't like none of them. Period. Next unpopular opinion says, someone texting me, what are you doing? And then FaceTiming me after I say nothing is annoying. I've never had that happen before because my phone be dry. Nobody ever texts me, what are you doing? And then call me unless it's Alasia. Alasia's the only one that called me, or her nieces, or that's about it. Nobody else calls me or texts me, but I heard a lot of people say that that's annoying. I've never went through that before, so I can't even really give an opinion because I never went through it. I wish somebody would go through it. I wish somebody would just FaceTime me randomly after I say I'm not doing anything, so I can be annoyed. Like, can somebody annoy me? Next unpopular opinion says I can't stand snotty-nosed kids, and I can't stand snotty-nosed kids, and I can't stand the kids. I cannot stand the kids that's snotty-nosed with their diaper sagging to their ass, hair not combed, no clothes on, no shoes on in the store. I can't stand that. Just shows what type of parent you are. It shows what type of parent you are, and I just can't. When Case and Nose be running, oh y'all, I have napkins in my car because I cannot stand snotty nose ass kids. I just can't do it. I just can't do a snotty nose ass kid. Do not having a snotty nose around me. That makes you look so ghetto. And I cannot stand having somebody walking around with me looking ghetto. No. Next unpopular opinion says, parents dressing nice but their kids looking bummy is crazy. And yes, if you walk me in with some Gucci shirt on with some Balenciagas and a Coach purse with some Louis Vuitton glasses on, and your kids is out here wearing some ran down ass shoes with this dirty ass shirt with these ripped up ass shoes and jeans, I'm gonna be like, where that baby Louis Vuitton at? Where that baby Gucci? Like, where her Balenciagas? She want Balenciagas too? Like, it just goes to show what y'all doing with the child support. Like, where's their clothes? Now, don't get me wrong. Some people like us, we dress Case and nice. We dress him in Shein, and we dress him in Nike. We dress him in Champion. We dress him in all types of stuff. But we also go get clothes from Walmart. We get Granimals. Yes, we do. But can y'all tell? No, because what we do, we put on him a chain and some nice ass shoes. And you can't tell that his freaking outfit is from Walmart. Can you? No. We just bought him a flannel from there the other day. Fly as hell. Put his chain on. Boom. He's cute. He's done. Like, it's one thing to dress your kid how they want to be dressed, but if you dress from head to toe and your kid looking like you just picked him up from out the fucking garbage, that's trash, and that just shows what type of parent you are. Next unpopular opinion says you don't need to go to college to be successful in life, and I agree, because there's a lot of these YouTubers out here. There's a lot of these billion-dollar companies. There's a lot of these people who own businesses that are smart as fuck, ain't never been to college, and they're rich as fuck. They making 6 figures a year and ain't never went to college. Now, if you want to go to college, that's cool, but you don't have to go to college. And I feel like when you're graduating high school and stuff, the counselors and teachers and stuff try to tell you, oh, you have to go to college, you have to go to college, you have to go to college, you have to go to college. And you really don't have to go to college. College is something extra, yes. There's a reason why college is not mandatory like K through 12. Because you either go to college or you don't. You don't have to be successful to go to college. You don't have to go to college and be successful. You don't have to go to college and get a degree, because 9 times out of 10, the degree that you got, you can't even work in. Like, if you be for real, the only degrees that you can get that you can actually work in is the nursing field, the IT field. If you go to school to be a goddamn, I don't even know, astrologist, you might not even be able to use that goddamn degree because you ain't got a job at NASA. So it's like all of these schools and teachers press these kids to go to college, and that's why a lot of them go to college and they fail, because college is not for everybody. Next unpopular opinion says people hating on other people. What? People hating on other people's success is ridiculous. And I agree, because I feel like, especially black on black, because white people, not to be racist or nothing, but white people, they support their people. Anything that you do, anything that they do, they support. But black people, it's like they don't want to see other people rise. Like, if they see John is making $2 an hour, they mad because they only making $1.50 an hour. And it's like, you should be glad that John is making that $2 an hour, because you don't know what he had to do to make that $2 an hour. Like, a lot of these black-owned businesses, like, they be wanting to support, and a lot of them be good businesses, but nobody supports them because black people don't want to see other black people win. And if they see other black people winning, they'll be like, oh, they think they better than everybody. They think they better than so and so because they got this and this and this. And it's like, you should be glad that your people is rising in society, because there was a time in society where we weren't even allowed to vote. We weren't even allowed to go in the same bathroom as colored people. We weren't even as white people. We weren't even allowed to even look at a white person without getting called a name or being lied on, saying that we did something. So therefore, like, I feel like black people need to do better in supporting their fellow black peers, because y'all know, everybody knows the struggle that we had to go to get to the top. So you should be glad that we at the top, you know? But hey, not everybody thinks like that. So the next unpopular opinion is the Wednesday movie was so fire. And it definitely was. I binge watched it for a whole day. No. So when I first started watching, I was watching it with my nieces, but then I didn't get to finish it. So I didn't start from the beginning. I seen like a couple of seconds, and then I had to leave. So I came back and watched it all in one day, all 8 episodes, and it was so good. Like, I'm ready for season 2 to come out. I feel like they did this like Euphoria did. Like, Euphoria only came out with like 8 episodes a season, and then it take them 4, 5, 6 years to fucking put out another episode, kind of like P-Valley. I'm tired of these shows. I need to get a show like Degrassi, who got 25 episodes a season. 10 seasons, 25 episodes. We need these shows need to be like Grey's Anatomy, Young and the Restless. Like, that's what these shows need to be like. But yeah, I definitely agree. The Wednesday movie was dope. Well, serious. The next unpopular opinion says teen pregnancy is trash, and I definitely do not agree with that at all. Whoever said that, you're trash. Your mom's trash. Because listen, I'm not gonna say I promote teen pregnancy, but at the end of the day, if a teenager gets pregnant, I'm not gonna say it's not their fault, but they're teenagers. Teenagers are gonna do what teenagers are gonna do. Like, if a teenage girl gets pregnant, if a teenage boy gets a teenage girl pregnant, oh well. You're not the one taking care of it. There's adoption. There's abortion, unfortunately. Like, there's all these different options. So for people to go around and bash teen moms, like, I feel like teen moms do way better than moms who have been moms for years. Because they have to literally, at 13, 14, they be, getting out the mud, trying to make it work, taking care of their babies, going to school, graduating, everything. Like, I commend teen parents. Like, I was a teen parent, but not much so, because I had my son at 18. So I was 18, Elijah was about 19, turned 20. So, like, I was a teen mom, but it wasn't as bad as the teen moms who have their kids, like, 9th grade, 10th grade, 8th grade. Like, they be really having to get it out the mud. So for y'all to be bashing these teen moms, it'd be ridiculous. Like, grow up. Like, in 2022, why are we still bashing teen moms? Because back in 1920, y'all granddaddies was selling y'all to be with 40-year-old men because they was lonely, so that you could bear their children at 8 years old. Like, come on now. This been going on. This been happening. So why are we still doing this? Like, be for real. The next unpopular opinion we have is this black on black crime. That's really not an unpopular opinion. That was more like a question. But I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna skip. The next unpopular opinion says Drake is lit. And Drake is lit. Drake got a couple hits. He got a couple bops, I've been fucking with Drake lately because he been in Degrassi, and I've been watching Degrassi a lot. And so I'll be like, let me go ahead and get into Drake, but I don't like the fact that Drake don't have an Instagram. Why don't you have an Instagram? DJ Khaled has an Instagram. Snoop Dogg has an Instagram. Dr. Dre has an Instagram. Patti LaBelle has an Instagram. Betty White had an Instagram. So why don't you have an Instagram? Like, but anyways, yeah, Drake is lit. I agree. And the very last unpopular opinion is baked mac and cheese is disgusting. And I definitely don't agree with you, and I should punch you through the phone, because why? Why don't you like baked mac and cheese? Honestly, baked mac and cheese is fire. Mix that up with some fucking yams. Fire. Alright, who don't like baked mac and cheese? Anyways, guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you follow all my social medias. The link will be down below for all my social medias. And make sure you comment any videos that you want to see me do. And without further ado, I'm out. Bye.